Hello. Very good morning to you all. Hope each one of you is having a great day. I've been saddened this morning to learn of the passing on of Commander ASP Francis Kato. That's some sad news coming through. But this morning, I felt a duty to talk to a few of our followers on Facebook here about the Bugiri By-election. And I think it's a duty of every Ugandan to take part in the way the country should be run. I've been following quite a number of submissions by a few people in regards to the by-election, particularly my elder brother, Ishon Moviru, and some other FDC individuals. But I must say I've been compelled to comment on this issue by the submission that was made recently by Honorable Asman Chinje, asserting that Busoga and Parliament needs people of Basalira's caliber. Now, this is something that I think that scratched me the wrong way. I don't know why some people feel and believe that Namatende Manda Mayaka, the lady who has been in the trenches in Bugiri municipality and in Bugiri for some time, cannot make a good legislator, or cannot match, I think to them, it's the articulacy of Councillor Basalirwa. Not so long ago, so many of our friends they thought that Bobi Wine couldn't make a good legislator. But I have a feeling that they've been shocked. Bobi Wine has put up a fight that even those that have been in Parliament for some time haven't managed to do. The proponents, or those advancing Basalirwa's cause, think that by virtue that he has been at the forefront, so he deserves, or he has a right of way to Bugiri municipality, which is absolutely wrong. I have a feeling that if Namatende is given chance to represent her people in Parliament, she can surely make a good legislator. I don't think whether Busoga's issues are any different from the issues of Ogesu, of Teso, of Lango, of Ankole, of the Bachiga and whatnot, ABCD. I don't want to think that Busoga is so unique that it only deserves to have someone like Basalirwa in Parliament. What I would advocate for is, if at all the opposition cannot come together, but even though they don't, anyway, still if the opposition is to win Bugiri municipality, it will win it. If for the NRM, if it's for the NRM will definitely win it. But I should feel that no one should gag Namatende out of the election with a view that she cannot make a good legislator, with a view that Basalirwa is a better candidate whatsoever. Because we can all make good legislators there. After all, what does it take to be an MP? An A-level certificate and maybe some little brains. Because ideally, if we are to gauge on the scale of 10, the performance of most of these MPs is 1%. But for Namatende's case, I feel she can make a good member of Parliament for the people of Bugiri municipality, and I feel she should be given that opportunity. And I would say that young people should be given an opportunity. Vasalirwa is not that old, but those advancing for his cause should advance it in a more logical way. The issue of saying that this one can make a good legislator, you're more or less like trying to say that he has got the experience to be a legislator. I mean, I don't understand there, but I think Honorable Asman Chinji and the rest should have a better way to urge out their case in regards to Honorable Vasalirwa. But both candidates, I should say, they are so good, and I think they will give Bugiri municipality the visibility it deserves in Parliament. But Namatende Mandamayaka shouldn't be gagged out. She should be given an opportunity. Well, sorry for the problem there. We had a connection problem there. But Torachi is saying that I don't think Vasalirwa deserves a chance by virtue of being at the forefront, but because he is more exposed and he is tested, tried and proven, at least judging from what we have seen him do. Well, that is your submission. You're trying possibly to front. You're trying to advance the cause of your candidate. But whereas that is okay, I don't think whether Namatende should be gagged out on such basis. You bring a good point in saying that everyone should be given a chance, but our judgment should be from an informed point of view. Yes, but you see, these are some of the arguments to Rach, Nicholas, that were advanced when Bobi Wine came through. People didn't expect Bobi Wine to make such a good member of Parliament. Actually, even up to now, some of his past has been advanced, brought back to try to haunt him. But I want to tell you, on a scale of 10, Bobi Wine, who hadn't been tested, proven, apart from a few charity works that he was doing in his area, he has, on a scale of 10, I think Bobi Wine is Akamazeya Kalimi. Nicholas, you'll agree with me that Akamazeyo. I welcome Kitty Habix and Sharon Zera Didon, who are, of course, who have joined me on the chat here. So, I wouldn't want to say that there should be proving and whatnot, ABCD. I so believe that if all of us are given a chance, we can stand there, we can ably represent our people in Parliament. I know there are some other candidates, but the more pronounced are Vasalirwa and Mandamayaka Namatende. Well, I've not known Namatende that much, nor have I known Vasalirwa that much, but I feel that Namatende has been there too. Namatende is FDC's flag bearer. And I don't know, we also had some issues here in Mbale municipality. You remember during the 2016 general election, so many people were saying that no, John K can wait because Honorable Jacob Wamangwamai, who is my area member of parliament, is still able. You know, such advances. Others were saying, you know, John K does not have the experience. You know, John K is still young. But you see, to be a member of parliament, possibly those of you who may not be in the know, you only need an A-level certificate, 18 years of age, you should be Ugandan, and a voter. So, those are the only requisites or requirements for you to be a member of parliament. And actually, Honorable Alengot, I think, went to parliament at the age of 18, if I'm not mistaken. She could have been around 18. And she ably represented the people of, I'm trying to forget that constituency, where Honorable Gwang is currently the former Eastern Youth Member of Parliament. So, because if you're talking about experience, you'd still have the likes of Dombo in there, the likes of Honorable Asman Chinj in there. You'd have so many experienced people in Parliament. But if you looked at the numbers as we speak now, most of them are first-timers. And actually, look at Gerard Karuhanga, in UNSA. Actually, that 2006, I was elected to the same neck with him in UNSA. When she went to Parliament, she did put up a very good job. She did put up a very good fight. Look at Serena, the late Serena Nevanda, a very young woman who gave people a run for their money. May her soul rest in eternal peace. And I'm certain that if the Lord hadn't called her earlier on, she would still be in Parliament representing Butaleja as woman member of Parliament. And these were young, inexperienced Ugandans. So I don't think experience there comes in. I don't think where that comes through. Torach there is saying, I'm not for Basali Rao Namatende, I'm for winning that seat away from NRM. So I would finally say that let's give the people of Bugiri a chance to choose their leader, because they alone know who can advance their challenges and best represent them. Haruna Elizabeth, thank you for coming on. Thank you for watching us live. That is all good. But you see, let me tell you, Nicholas, if you don't take part in politics, you're born to be led by idiots. That is a fact. You don't need to argue with me about that. It's a fact. If you don't take part in politics, you're born to be led by idiots. And I want to tell you that the problem that we have is that most of us, actually, especially the young people, because if you looked at the figures, the recently done census puts the young people below 35 at the percentage of 78. Ideally, if we woke up one day and said that we are having a president at the age of 35 as per the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, I mean, we would have a president there. We would actually have a president of our own choice as young people who would advance the cause of the young people in Uganda. But the problem is that when we try to advance issues to the young people, some are not bothered. Others don't see actually the reason as to why they should go to vote. Others actually don't even until recently, when it became mandatory that we should all have national identity cards, others didn't even have voters' cards. They never had time to go and vote. So a church on Nachibach to take at a risk as young people. That's why we have people formulating policies for the majority of Ugandans who don't even know what is happening in that bracket. One day I was reading some book about why the NRA had to include some female veteran on their committee. Because when they went to do shopping, they forgot about the women. They forgot the sanitary pads. They forgot so many things about the women. So somehow, sometimes you need to have stakeholders taking part in the running of their own affairs. Because if you're having people formulating youth policies that are 8 years, I mean, which policies are they going to formulate? You understand? If you're having 90-year-olds governing over a population which is below 35 years, I mean, what good do you expect from such people? So the onus is still the onus is on all of us to ensure that we begin to take part in the running of this country, the affairs of this country, in everything, beginning from village level. You know, like I've been arguing a lot with some of my friends about party politics and whatnot, ABCD. You see, you cannot say you're going to wrestle power from NRM when you don't have capacity to fill positions, political offices. For example, you know that NRM had close to 7 members of parliament who went through unopposed in the past election. You also realize that NRM has close to 3/4 of the LC3 chairpersons. in this country, and these are people who directly talk to the local person down there. Do you know that